From the station that's always local, always now. This is Fox 19 Now.
Well, it is the 19th of the month, which means it's time for our 19 for a Cure segment.
Right. Now, this month I got to check out some of the work being done at TriHealth's Good Samaritan Hospital in the fight against breast cancer. This includes brand new artificial intelligence. Pretty cool stuff that we checked out here just a couple days ago. Take a look. What are some of the current challenges that radiologists face when they're screening for breast cancer?
Right. So one of the main challenges that we face is we want to be able to find the breast cancer at an earliest stage as possible. That being said, we also don't want to have a lot of people coming back unnecessarily for false positives. So the hardest part is probably balancing those two, finding the early cancers without calling too many women back and causing undue stress.
Because you get that call.
Right.
And your mind starts really going.
Absolutely.
So this artificial intelligence, I know in this one picture right here, it automatically circled what it believes on its own algorithm could be breast cancer.
It does. And that's what makes it very, very helpful to us. When we look at the 3D mammograms, we're going from the 2D, where we had an average of 4 images, to suddenly we're looking at hundreds of images for each woman. So the AI is able to help us by circling regions that may be of concern so that we're able to better assess those and decide if it's something that warrants a callback for the woman.
So when you're looking at something that's so black and white right in front of you, this AI can actually figure out, based on its thousands of images it's looked at before, what might be cancer as opposed to what might not be.
Absolutely. So it definitely helps us by highlighting those regions. We still use our own experience to determine what truly warrants a callback, because it does sometimes circle things that don't need to have the woman return for more imaging, but it's very, very good at detecting these early stage breast cancers.
How would you say how effective AI is in reducing false positives?
Yes, so it also does help with that. The AI that we use, it's called ProFound AI, and their data has shown it decreases these false positive callbacks by about 7%.
How tough is it for you as a physician and as a woman to call another woman and have to give them this potentially life-altering news when they get a mammogram?
It is hard, but it's also our job, and is why we get mammograms. And the more the technology is advancing, we're able to find these at such an early stage that the survival has been great, and women are doing really well.
You guys do hundreds of thousands of these mammograms a year.
Yes.
I was amazed at some of the numbers that Jackie was telling us.
Yeah.
You guys really see a lot of women here. How do you see this technology impacting a wider scope of healthcare issues?
So eventually I think it will also be used in more general radiology. It's great for mammography right now, but towards the future I would suspect that in other areas it will also become integral. For example, screening patients from the ER for a head bleed or something, it could alert the radiologist to read that study more quickly than we may otherwise.
So the AI is really helping you guys up your game.
It is, yeah.
Tell you what, they're doing some great work there at TriHealth. It was so cool to see what they're doing behind the scenes. And we have a lot more information for you on this story and many more like it. It's on our website right now, fox19.com. Just search 19 for a cure, and you can read all about this amazing new artificial intelligence that's helping detect breast cancer faster.
Really important information, and you did a great job asking those questions, because the question you would ask, I was like, yeah, that's interesting. I want to know how that works. So,
there you go. Well,
wow.
Actually, she told me that some men do suffer from breast cancer.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Everyone needs to get checked.
There you go.